Hello Stargazers and welcome back to Petit Planet. Obviously this is old footage because the test hasn't actually started when I'm filming this. I have a strawberry raspberry tea and as an official Petit Planet content creator and actually just someone that really loves this game and wants to share her love of it with you, I thought I would share 5 things that might benefit a new player to keep in mind going into the game. So we have a mix of cute things and useful things, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm so excited to be back and I miss my neighbors. I hope you enjoy meeting them as much as I did, and will do so again. The first thing is interact with each neighbor daily. They all have their own special little activity you can do with them and like motivation to talk to them, so I would highly advise you do so. I've used Musafiri as the example here. I don't want to spoil what each of them's little games or shops or whatever is. Just know that they have a range of different daily things unique to them, and I didn't want to spoil them. So Musafiri that we see here is obviously now Rebella, so I don't know whether the stone thing will be an actual new Musafiri thing or whether it will be Rebella's thing. I'm not quite sure, but I figure it's not a spoiler if we don't know who it belongs to. Do your daily challenges and redeem batteries. This is something I would suggest you do as soon as you've unlocked it. This is a more useful tip than a cutesy one, but the Lumia batteries, you can only get so many a day from the shop. And those are how you go on starsea voyages, which is something you'll want to do for resources and villagers, and I won't say more than that, but it's a really fun feature of the game. It would be a shame you didn't get to explore as much as maybe you'd like because initially you weren't doing those daily challenges as soon as they're unlocked. I like it. Don't feel pressured to rush through the content or go at any particular pace, but once you have unlocked those daily challenges, do participate in them because it will benefit you to have those batteries stocked up. Whether you're voyaging every day or not, get the batteries so you can go on as many voyages as your heart side or as the beta allows you to. Everyone is likely lovely. As someone with severe social anxiety and situational mutism in my real life, this is something I really wanted to highlight because I know it can be really intimidating to see that there is a multiplayer area and feel like there's some kind of expectation to interact with it or engage in some way or you're missing out. And I will say, if you don't interact with Bazaar, it's not like you're locking yourself out of gameplay necessarily, other than the really fun mini games. But I would highly encourage you do be brave and come check it out because everyone is likely really lovely. I haven't had a bad encounter myself so far. The community is so sweet. There are so many different ways to engage, as I said. People will run up and emote, give each other flowers. If you make some friends, maybe you can go visit their planet and see what they've done. I know some people made games within their game, which was really neat. And also, there is something called the green market. But if you're familiar with the stock market in Animal Crossing, it's not dissimilar in concept to that, so it really does benefit to make friends in the game so you can help one another out in that way. And I'm sure there'll be more multiplayer things to come as well. But as you can see, we've got a fun little rhythm game, there's a little wheel game, there's different spaces where you can talk to people, and which space you choose to go to kind of helps put out what you're trying to discuss and what kind of mood you're in and how you want to interact with people. Does that make sense? I feel like going to the bazaar and experiencing it for yourself will explain it better than I can, but I do recommend you do so. I would love to see you in the Starsea, and I would love to hear about people making new friends through this test. You can ask neighbors to interact with things. This is more cute than practical unless you want to take photos either for your own memory's sake, social media, content creation, whatever. But if you have a villager following you, which is something you can get either through a certain sort of relationship milestone perk, or there is another way, which is very sweet and made me very emotional the first time I found it. So I won't spoil it for you so that you can also have an opportunity to have that moment and encounter with these characters. But you can ask them to hang out with you, and whilst they're doing so, they will follow you. And whilst they're following you, you can ask them to interact with things. This works inside your house and also outside, which is how I got the tip at the start. But also, I love it because it means that these little areas like the stargazing one I made, in other games, not to give examples, you know how you'll set up an area and it'll be really cute and you kind of have to play pretend and be like, well, this would be so nice if my villagers came and interacted and used this space. But you can make that happen with Petit Planet, and I love that because it means that these spaces aren't hollow. They feel that bit more alive and lived in, even if you are asking them to interact with it. Sometimes they will just interact with stuff by themselves. I feel like I should add that. But yeah, it's a really neat little feature, and I didn't realize for the first few days I could do that. I think I had Frosty in my house, and I realized that I could get her to engage with stuff, and it was really fun seeing how she reacted to all the different things in my house. I really enjoyed that. So I wanted to let you know that that's a thing you can do in case you, like me, don't realize that initially. The thing I most want you to know going into this test is that these tests are for play and not perfection. Don't put pressure on yourself to make the perfect planet when this is going to get wiped. Don't feel like you have to complete the museum. There will be so much time when the game is out to do that. It seems silly to me to spend your time fishing a lot if you don't like fishing, or just focusing on skills that don't bring you joy when we don't know how long we have the test. So, what I'd really encourage you to do is find what you enjoy, think about how that could be improved, and help with those surveys. I guess find what you don't enjoy and help think about how to fix it, but don't spend all your time trying to force yourself to like something or complete what content is there if that's not how you're going to enjoy playing the game. I hope you can learn to love this game as I do. I truly, truly adore this game. It is potentially my dream game. I stand by that original statement. Um, I hope to see you in the Starsea. Good luck to everyone on getting into the Stardrift Test. I know that other creators have been giving away access. I love this game. I hope you do too. But for now, I have to leave you. So if you would like to follow, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, like, oh, what are they? Please feel free. I will obviously be doing more Petit Planet stuff. I do a lot of cute, cozy games and just generally like spending time with you. So thank you. I hope that this helps someone. It was just a silly little idea for a video I had of, like I said, things I would have liked to hear before the test without spoiling anything, hopefully.